You're listening to the Droematic Show podcast.
Back to the Droematic Show podcast. I'm your host, Droematic, along with my co-host today, Los-P. What's good?
What's good? It was good. How you feeling?
Doing good, man. Then we got our third host, ASAP Rocky. No, I'm teasing, man. I'm messing with you. We got Rocky in the building. What's good, Rocky?
Puerto Rocky, what's up?
All right, man. Listen, yo, how was the weekend, fellas? Like, what y'all do this weekend, man?
It was okay, man. You know, ain't do much. You know, just kick back, relax, did some networking, get the mind right.
So, who you find anybody for us, man, to join the team or what?
Yeah, I got a few people, man. You know, one of the individuals, she's out of town right now. You know, she mad she couldn't make it, but yeah, you know, we got people that really, you know, into this thing, man. You know, they want to come through.
I hope so, man. Puerto Rocky was good, man. Glad to have you in the building for the first time.
Appreciate that.
So, what you been doing this weekend, man? You just chill, or what you do?
I went out on a little date, you know.
Oh, this nigga going out on dates.
He
going out on dates, taking them to the movies.
Yeah, no doubt, with a Latina chick, you know.
Oh, man.
So it was good last night, you know. So I didn't do much today. I'm here though.
Yeah, we here.
Oh, Los, I ain't even tell you, man. I'm actually dating a Latino chick, man.
Oh, for real?
I'm actually dating one. I met one like 2 weeks ago, man.
Congrats.
It's just something about it when they call you Poppy, bro.
Oh, man. I told him, man, I want one, man.
Puerto
I wanna
Rocky.
hear that.
Like, when they call you Poppy, like, even just through the text messages, man, just be doing something to me, man.
Hey, yeah, I hear you, man. It come kind of normal to me, though. It's like, you know, because I'm Puerto Rican, but yeah, you right, though. I love hearing that sexy, you know, the voice, the Latina chick voice. I mean,
I'm jealous of y'all boys, man.
I wish I could get more, man, but down in our little area, man, we just don't have a lot of
like
Latinos, man, but like Puerto Rican, man, like big ups to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
You ever been to the Puerto Rican parade before? Is the one they have in New York? You ever been to it?
Definitely, man. I ain't gonna tell you the situation that went down though my last time, but yeah.
It be hype, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, man, I'm jealous, man. I got to go next time you go, man.
But Los, don't y'all got like an international day or something like that in the Raleigh area too, right? It's like
they have a lot of festivals downtown, out in the Caribbean, and then they got a whole bunch of other stuff too, so yeah.
Did you ever, do you ever go to them or not really?
I went a couple years, but I be missing them, to be honest, man. I be out the loop.
Man, all those women, man, and you telling me you be missing it, man.
I be trying to get to this bag, man. I be focused, man. Tunnel vision.
I feel you on that, man. I feel you on that. You need a female that can, you know what I'm saying, be about that money too, right?
Yeah, man. I want to hear Poppy though, man. I want a chick to call me that. So any Puerto Ricans out there?
Well, holler at Rocky. I know Rocky. He got like a few he can probably network with and turn you on to.
Put me out there.
Yeah.
But that's what's up though.
Shout out to my girl Jenny though.
Hey,
right.
What's up, Jenny?
So let's get into it, man. So this episode we're gonna be talking about Kanye West. Of course, you know now he's a pastor and he's holding Sunday church services, man, like every Sunday, yo. That's crazy. I didn't even know he was doing that, man.
Yeah, man. See, I seen a clip a while back and he was like, I guess playing the keyboard. It was a bunch of people. I didn't know it was really like service though.
Yeah, I mean he's having like full blown services, man.
Oh man, that's crazy.
That's crazy, man. But have you ever heard him like preach or anything like that?
Nah, I never heard about that.
But you know what? What's funny is though, man. Like he always mentioned, they always talk about him selling his soul, man, to the devil and shit like that. But he always said in like I think in like the Jesus Walk song, he was like I made Jesus walk, I'm never going to hell. But I forgot what verse that was in.
I know you're talking about though.
What verse was that in, Rocky?
It was like what? Yeah,
it was that Otis Redding sample with Jay-Z, something like that. Yeah. So I guess he's still considered a religious man because he always saying like he sold his soul like for a Happy Meal or some rhyme like that. And so,
yeah. I know you're talking about. I forgot the exact.
Yeah, but I mean, he's going from president to just being a pastor, man. Like, I mean, do you think he'll make it as a pastor? You think he's serious?
I mean, to be honest with his voice, he probably could get the you know, saying the following, you know, for loyal followers. So I see him doing it.
What you mean by his voice? What you mean by that?
I mean, you know, like, I mean, a lot of people hate Kanye, but they love him too. You know, Kanye's a big part of hip hop, man. He did a lot, you know what I'm saying? So
do you feel like you feel like he's a revolutionary like Tupac is? You think he on that level of a revolutionary?
I mean, with him it's different. It's just like what he was able to break into high end fashion and stuff like that. But like, far as doing stuff for people, I don't really know. Like, you know, Pac had a message. Kanye message is a little different. Like he lets you know that you can do anything. Like, I don't know, bro. It's like, I don't know. It's just like breaking into the fashion industry was very hard for him to do that. I feel like he changed the game in that aspect, but I don't really see nothing else.
So you feel like the fashion industry is really hard business to get into?
Oh yeah, I mean they control that. White folks control that. Like for him to get in there, like he might have I don't know, like what he had to do, but he did something amazing.
Other than his Yeezys, what is his? What's the name of his clothing line?
I have no idea because I'm not like a fan of his clothes. I mean, I like some of the shoes, but other than that, I'm not really.
How much do Yeezys go for?
I think people be feeling like 800. I mean, he had some shoes that went for what 100,000. Was it the 100,000 the red Nike Yeezys, I believe.
I mean, was it like a partnership with Nike or?
Yeah, he had a partnership with Nike first, and he dropped some Yeezys. That were the first ones. They still doing crazy numbers though, and you know what I'm saying. Then he went to Adidas, and yeah, he went to the moon, man.
Oh, that's what's up, man. But I don't know too much about. I wanted to try to start my own clothing line, but man, I didn't really have the time. But you know,
yeah, that's that bag right there, though. Real estate and clothing, that's the bag, man.
You still design shirts?
Oh yeah, definitely.
When was the last time you did something?
Shit, probably like last week.
Last week?
Yeah, I do it on the phone. Like, ain't nothing to go online real quick and design some shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Real easy.
What's up? Yeah. Puerto Rocky, what you think, man? Have you ever been a Kanye fan? Just even into like the music part of it?
Yeah, I mean, he definitely impacted rap. He definitely a voice, somebody important in hip hop. Big ups, mad respect. I mean, I remember seeing videos where I thought Kanye was more like your kind of your preppy dude at school type of dude.
College dropout.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But I seen some videos where he a real dude, man.
Yeah.
But he actually, you know what I mean, fighting and
I mean, think about it. Kanye's isn't he from the south side of Chicago? I thought, isn't he from the south side?
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, Chicago it's bred in him, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but his first hit, when you like, nobody could come out with something with a hit like that and actually it be successful, you know, as successful as it was. I mean, I think he was the only one that could probably do something like that.
And you referring through The Wire, right? That's the one you're talking about? That,
and actually, you know, even Jesus
Walks, yeah.
I mean, who else says that?
I don't think it would have been accepted from anybody else.
Good, know what I mean?
Y'all don't think nobody else would, like, if they did
gospel? They wouldn't accept it from nobody else. Kanye, that's him.
Not even Jay-Z?
Nope.
No, hell no, nah. Like, that's just Kanye got his own sound.
Jay-Z, what like, he rapped about and everything. Jay-Z, he definitely, Jay-Z. I
mean, he's God MC, but that's Kanye's style and flow. Like, nobody never do that like Kanye would have done it. He's a genius, man. Like, that's a whole different level.
Their own talent, their own skills, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody got something to bring to the table.
So you were saying that, going back to Puerto Rocky, he was saying that Kanye made an impact. So that impact that he made, I mean, do you feel like it's an impact just like Pac and the others? I mean, that type of impact, that's what you're talking about?
Not necessarily, but I mean, Biggie ain't said it better. Nobody said better than Biggie. You nobody till somebody kill you. And that's a fact. I mean, you can't be in that legend category, I think. All
right, so I'm gonna put you on the spot. So if Nipsey Hussle, because of his death, like, you think that took him to like a whole nother level? Los-P, what you think about that?
I mean, to be honest, having conversations, like, everybody just started listening to Nipsey. I was listening to him in 09, 08. So I always been a fan. I knew he was nice, but a lot of people said they didn't really know who Nipsey was until now. But there's also a lot of people he touched already that did listen to his music. So it's kind of like, but it wasn't at the level though. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know, because so many people now know who he is. So I think his album actually did the most numbers when he died. That's when his album sold the most, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it definitely. But he was great though, man. I rock with Nipsey. You know what I'm saying?
That was crazy, man. I think he was. I was watching some YouTube video the other day, he was like selling CDs, I think, for like something like $1,000, something.
No, $100 a CD, and Jay-Z bought what 1,000 of them, I think.
Or something like that. I don't know. I think it was like on like a TMZ or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
he did, and then he had the Crenshaw shirts with it.
Yeah.
So it was a package, $100 for like kind of a package deal. But that was dope though. But he changed the game with that. Jay-Z brought 1,000 copies. So.
That was like a really smooth, cool thing to do, man. Like Nipsey Hussle, like that's
exactly,
I see why he got
man.
his name.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
But
crazy.
When you
though,
do
man.
something different, people accept you though, and they rock with it. It might sound outrageous. Like look at the Wu-Tang album. Somebody actually bought one album for what? Well, how much was it? $1 million, $2 million? The album, the Wu-Tang sold.
Oh, I don't even know, man.
What? The dude that got arrested for the fraud, that had the cancer pills. The dude, he got arrested. He the one that brought it for like $2 million.
What was his name?
I'm bad with names, but yeah, you can look it up though. Yeah,
I'm gonna definitely check it out.
Cause him and Ghostface got into it, and they was sending videos back to each other like on some crazy shit.
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, man, the Wu-Tang American Saga. Y'all been watching that? Y'all been catching the episodes yet?
No, I haven't caught up, but I'm a nose dive into that because I'm a Wu-Tang fan. Like,
Yo, you
I know
gotta
it's gonna be
binge
crazy.
on that, man. RZA, he did his like
he's a
executive
genius.
producing theme, man. Like, it's one of the best shows out right now. Like, I just like Power What?
Yeah. Hey, RZA, like that's why I told you. Like, last episode you asked me about Power. That shit don't stand out to me. Shit like Snowfall and this Wu-Tang shit, it stands out to me. Like, what I'm saying? Not no disrespect to 50. Do your thing with the Power. It's a good show, but like shit like that.
Yo, that Wu-Tang, man, like is basically how they started out, man.
Yeah.
They got a story.
Yeah.
It seemed like it was just written for them to just like, you know what I'm saying, just be successful.
And see, I binge watched them, man. Like I know the whole story before the show even dropped. Cause I'm, that's who I really rock with.
Man. I know you're hip hop.
So it's like, yeah,
that's who I grew up with. So
yeah.
You a big Wu-Tang fan?
Yeah, definitely.
Who's one of your top 3 out of Wu-Tang?
Dude, Method Man, Raekwon was nice too, but I would have to say Ghostface too.
Yeah.
I mean, I have multiple.
Yeah.
Because to be honest with you, RZA, I mean, can't nobody do it like Bobby. He was multi-talented, so it wasn't like he just rapped. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
And I mean, they were different. Can't nobody do. Still to this day, I think.
Yeah, man, just classic after classic song, man. Like, just so much talent in that group, man.
Shout out to Wu.
Tang, man, like for real,
man.
If they tour soon, man, hopefully like they come back to like North Carolina, man. I would love
They
to go
did
to
North Carolina not too long ago. They did North Carolina within the last 4 months. Yeah, the Lincoln. Yeah, Wu-Tang hit here soon.
Oh man, come on, man, I missed that.
Before Nas and Mary came, Wu-Tang had came a little while.
Oh man, I missed that.
I know, me too. I ain't gonna front. Somebody hit me up like when it was happening. I'm mad I missed the Nas and Mary show. You know, Nas my favorite solo artist all time.
So when did they come?
A couple months ago, I think.
A couple of months ago, also.
It might not even been that long. But
Is there a specific promotional company that's bringing all these in, or just they coming off with different people, or?
I don't know how that works at the Lincoln Theater. I don't know, man. I just know that's where everybody comes, so I don't know who brings them.
Man, but I would love to go to a Wu-Tang concert, man.
Oh yeah, what? Oh man. Yeah.
It's crazy though, man. But yeah, definitely check out that Wu-Tang, man.
Oh, definitely.
But yeah, but going back to artists and becoming popular through death, man. Like, is that really necessary though, man? Like, I mean, what else can you do to promote yourself, man? Like, without dying. I remember one time it used to be that people used to pull stunts and stuff like, you know what I'm saying, shooting at one against somebody to shoot at them or something like that, so they get street certified before the album come out and all this and that, man. But
it's see, it's crazy now because like the artists can give their album straight to the fans now, so they ain't gotta do all that crazy stuff. You just gotta be popular. You know what I'm saying? You got 100,000 views on Instagram. You post a video, even if you just start rapping, you lit. You know what I'm saying? You a star. So
it's all, like I said, man. Like we always talk about, it's always about that independent money, man, and that independent mindset. Yeah. Do you think it's even worth, like right now, man, to sign a deal? At what point would be a good money making move, man, to actually sign with like a major record company? What would be the benefits at this point?
Just the exposure and distribution. They reach a whole lot more people, and they got the money to make it very, very fast. You know what I'm saying? Make it happen fast. Like the Baby got the popularity, then he was able to go to a label, And they put that bread up no matter what it took, cause they know he was gonna bring it back. So it just, you know.
Who did Baby sign with?
One in Universal or something. Yeah, Universal, I think.
Sound Universal.
Yeah.
Yo, Rocky.
Yo.
Some new people that you listening to right now in MP3. Who you rocking with now these days?
Yo, I'm old school. So I'm 38 years old. So, you know, I still fuck with I like Gutter, my man Joel Ortiz. I mean,
Joel got something coming out real soon, or he did a few weeks ago. I thought
he nice, man. I think he underrated big time when he came out with Slaughterhouse. I mean, that shit was underrated.
Let me ask you something, man. Why you feel like Slaughterhouse didn't blow all the way like we felt like they should have, man? You got Joe Budden, you got Joel's, man, and they had Eminem behind them. What do you think was the reason for them not blowing like they were supposed to? I mean, like some of their mixtapes, man, was just classics.
Yeah, I really don't know. You know, behind the scenes, there's always another story. A story to it. Mm-hmm. Definitely, they had the squad, hands down.
Yeah,
they had the squad. They had the skill set. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but I do know there was like I think there was a little maybe some beef in there. I'm not sure, but 100%.
But had like some problems with him.
Didn't they show those shots at each other? Then they had tracks dissing each other, right?
It wasn't only I don't know, man. I know I remember something going on. I don't know what it was,
but that, like I wouldn't even say that they were underrated. Everybody was expecting Slaughterhouse, man, to just take over the industry. I don't feel like they were underrated at all.
Yeah.
I mean, Joel Ortiz, man, this dude is a monster.
Well, I feel they didn't get as much credit as they deserve. Is what I meant to say.
Who else was on the label at the time? Then was Royce?
Yeah, all them boys, Royce. Yeah, they had a crazy squad, man.
What's my other man from Detroit? Real serious rapper.
They had Royce the 5'9". They had Joe, Eminem.
I can't even think of my man's name, but man, he was. I think he at least came out with one album on this Shady album.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about though. But.
Yo, they had a squad, man. I guess they just, you know what I'm saying, they didn't have enough backing, man. But
and then I ain't gonna front. That was around the same time the transition was coming to like down south rap, wasn't it? So when that shit really hit, like it was over for lyrical rappers. So I think that's another thing too. It was around the same time when Atlanta really took over. Yeah.
T.I., his first album came out what year?
Shit, that's a long time. We might have been in high school still.
But because I'm thinking Jeezy came out what, 2004 was it? Jeezy's first album.
Oh yeah, about 2003, 2004. I just moved around it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, who was first? Was it T.I. or Jeezy?
T.I. I think.
I think it was T.I.
T.I. was 03.
Yeah.
What was his first?
Didn't he come out with Jay-Z? Oh no, wait. His first album. Didn't he come out with Jay-Z on that first album?
Not on the first album. No, he did that sample like maybe the third or fourth album. He sampled Jay-Z's voice.
I think that was the second album.
The second album?
Yeah, I think it was the second album. Because his first one, he didn't really get noticed. Like he didn't really get noticed like that. So he had to come back with that other shit, and that's when he came back with that classic album, man, with that track up there.
Yeah.
And that's when he went ham. So yeah, about that time.
So do y'all think T.I. is the king of the South? Don't be scared, man.
Oh, you know me. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I ain't gonna front like I fuck with Jeezy and Guwap. T.I. is very talented. See, T.I. was a lyrical ass, like, it's me more lyrical, so.
Yeah.
But straight ignorant. Come on, man. Guwap was dropping about goddamn 10 mixtapes a week, man. Want nobody, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What about you, boy, Rock? I mean, do you rock with Dirty South like that?
To be honest with you, I'm from Allentown, PA.
PA?
Yeah. I lived about 13 years in Columbia, South Carolina. I know T.I. familiar with that area. Yeah. I'm not sure if he's from there, but I know he's familiar. He from probably Atlanta or something, but yeah, I think he went to school in Columbia or something like that.
Oh, okay. I never knew that.
And Jeezy from over there. You already know that.
But you know what though? I'm just surprised y'all ain't mentioned my man. Like, I feel like he's the king of the South. I feel like Scarface the king of the South.
Well, yeah, face. I mean, of course, man. But it just, I'm talking about like, far as I thought you meant like, far as that trap life, because that's the issue when they say T.I., Jeezy, and Guwap, who was really like the trap, not like the king of South. Because face, come on, man, like now, I will say this and all that.
I will say this: a lot of people don't give Guwap a lot of respect. Oh, they don't. They don't give him all that.
That nigga came out the basement, man, pushing that shit out, man. Like.
Wayne was hot too, man.
Yeah, Wayne was crazy, man.
Yeah, and he was like what, like 12?
A lot of people would agree with Puerto Rocky, like, yeah, Wayne is definitely. Like, how y'all gonna talk about T.I. not say Wayne?
Know what?
Don't forget Lil Wayne.
Oh no, Wayne good. I'm just talking about that ignorant stuff, that straight. You know what I'm saying? Like you could just be you. Like ignorant, like
I feel like Wayne is like,
but nah, he ain't ignorant nigga though. Wayne is smart as fuck. I ain't saying Gucci's dumb, but he just that ignorant music where like you put him on in the club, most likely it's gonna get shut down. Like that type
Wayne's
feel. Lil Wayne, you want to hear his music.
Oh, okay.
You're not gonna fight off his music, but Guwap and Jeezy, you gotta cut that off because y'all probably gonna get my establishment fucked up. I'm talking about that type of ignorance.
But I mean, if you describe it like that, Los, that's
it's
almost
not a good
like
thing though.
It's almost like crunk music. Ain't sometimes like ain't this what crunk music sometimes?
No, crunk music is kind of like more like partying. Jeezy and that shit is street nigga gospel, man. Like them ignorant niggas hear some shit like D Block.
Yeah,
D Block is the ignorance of the up top because you can't play them in the club. Like in Raleigh, you never heard D Block played in the club because that shit gonna get shut the fuck down for real. Like because of who they are, street niggas.
Yeah,
like Weezy must respect because he's a fucking genius since he was like what 12 when he first like really. Oh yeah, like yeah, definitely. Wayne made me go harder.
Juvie. I think he's supposed to be linking back up with a baby, right?
Yeah, and I was gonna say something about Juvie. Like, really, Juvie was the one. Then he bring Memphis Bleak and all them on that song that time around here. So he kind of like bridged the gap with the South and the North, though.
You feel like Juvie did it?
Yeah, cause he did the shit with Memphis Bleak that round here with T.I.
Yeah,
and like he did something big with that. Like,
and I think your boy, man, I know he real big. Your boy Nas, he real big on Ludacris.
Man. I first seen Luke. I told people he was a star before he even came out. He opened for Jay-Z, and the show he put on before people knew him, I was like, yeah, this man out of here. And
Luda is ill, man.
Bruh,
I like him. I like Luda. He ill.
Man, he worked for himself. That's how.
Yeah.
See, I think he started off like in radio or something like that, right?
Yeah. Started off in radio.
That's crazy, man. But like the South don't get. I think they get more respect now because I mean they pretty much taking over the airways, man.
Oh, it's over.
You know, I'm up to up north type. I love that.
Me too.
Bap,
yeah.
I love it.
Oh yeah, I love lyrics, man.
But now, man, it's just like a dirty South like industry, man. Especially on the radio.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like it's our time now. Like where it's been a time. Like, cause people like now everybody just be so fucked up now, man. It's just about partying. Don't nobody really want to analyze lyrics.
Don't want to analyze no more?
Nah. I mean, I like both, though. I like the ignorant and the lyrical. I mean, I salute the young boys because, it's less people out here doing crazy stuff. It's giving, like, young people a chance to make money and to, take care of their families and help their homeboys out, So,
yeah.
I like the evolution of it. But lyrics coming back around, though, man.
I feel like they are.
Yeah.
I do. I feel like they are.
Yeah, because you get tired of hearing the same shit, though. Like, everything is old after a while.
What's going on the West Coast right now? Who else you listening to on the West Coast other than Kendrick? Anybody else coming up over there? See,
you know what? I think ain't Mozzie from California? He's dope, sure. Yo. Like he spits though. Like I heard about him. I think another dude too is this dude named what's his name? Is it Preem? But my homeboy actually got a feature from him, but he dope. He got a song with Chris Brown called what's that shit called? But he dope though. I think he from Cali. But other than that, I've been out the loop kind of really, man. Like, just focused on my own thing. I don't really know what we doing what.
Of course, man, this is Hype Friday, so we definitely got to start reaching out, man, and find out what's going on the West Coast, man. Like, we got to show them love. Yeah,
because they make good music. No, I fuck with West Coast. I'm talking about, like, I fuck with West Coast. Like, Snoop Dogg and the boys, like, they really, like, when they drop, I was like, yeah, the West got it, too.
Yeah, man, the West had it They had it on lock for like so long, man.
Oh yeah. I mean, they still do their thing though. It's just like I just don't really know. Cause like, man, that's why Dirty South is just so in that you really don't hear about nothing else.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just they overtaking everything, man.
Right. You're right. So basically, if you're gonna start your label right about now, you pretty much building around like Dirty South artists, basically.
Yeah, but I'm the type I network with, like I got this one young dude. I don't want to say his name till we really locked in, but man, he's like Big L and Nas and one. He number 16, but son, I seen a little clip of him and had it like reach out immediately. Like, son, it's mind blowing how ill he is, man. So I want to do something with lyrical artists too, though.
Lyrics, man. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how important are the lyrics these days in this day of age?
Zero. Hot beat. 'Cause I don't understand what a lot of artists say.
So basically, it's just all about the beat now.
All about the beat and the cadence and how it flow. Like Young Thug, I don't understand his words, but in the club, his music is the best in the clubs. Like everything about it is just perfection. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna vibe out.
Let me ask you something. What's the most important thing to you? For your peers to respect you as a true MC or that paycheck? What's the most important to you?
I mean, I love the art of it. See, when you chase the art, that's when the money come. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really love music. Like,
I'm saying you yourself, though.
Yeah, and me. I love the words. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You would rather be respected by all of the MCs rather. Let's say, for instance, you come out with the album and you guarantee maybe a prediction of, I don't know, $2 million. Like that's after everything is over, you cover $2 million for probably maybe about 6 to 7 songs you did in the last 4 or 5 months. Mm-hmm. But you only can do one lyrical song. Everything else is just basically club music in order to at least get that $2 million.
I'm a businessman too. I'm all for it.
You all for it?
Yeah, because like even if you hear the little projects I put out, it's trap beats, but I got punchlines. Like, it ain't no ignorant shit. Like, I'm really spitting. So, I don't know. It's just, I love the lyrical part, but the money, I mean, you gotta go with the money yet, to be honest. Because I really put out nothing but a lyrical album.
Nothing but a lyrical album?
Yeah, that's what I would rather do, but I do the ignorance too.
How many mixtapes is average right now for like an MC? Do they still do mixtapes? Like real heavy?
I don't know. I ain't heard nothing about no mixtapes really. I just see people dropping songs left and right. I don't even think it's no format no more. No albums, no mixtapes. But I could be wrong, but I don't hear nothing about it.
That's crazy.
I mean, if people do drop a tape, it's like an EP, probably like 6 tracks.
So that's like the average for like an EP these days?
Yeah, cause attention span ain't shit. Ain't nobody gonna listen to 14 songs no more. Nobody album.
Not even like a classic artist?
No, it's probably, man, there's so many artists out here, like, and music, man, like, I don't know. You just can't put out an album, man. I don't think. Unless you super, super dope, like Lil Baby. Mm-hmm. Son, like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I listen to his whole shit, man.
That's what's up.
Like, that man hot, man. He spit that shit, like, for real.
That's what's up.
But he stand out to me, though.
Yeah. I know you're a big fan, man. You always talk about him a lot.
Yeah.
Puerto Rocky, did you spit when you was younger?
Yeah, I think everybody. Anybody from the street, I think that I did a little something, I mean, I'm 38 now, though, so I don't do it anymore. It was like a hobby before.
What got you into it the most? The art form of it, or what brought you to like the microphone?
The lifestyle. I was in it.
You was addicted to the lifestyle?
Yeah, I was in it. My mom's put me out at 15, so I had to grow up fast.
Yeah. You the only child?
Nah.
How many brothers you got?
I got a sister, an older sister.
Older sister?
Yeah. A stepbrother too, but. Yeah.
What was back in the day back then? Did y'all have like anybody in the industry from PA? In the music industry back then?
Yeah, we had a few. We had Beans, we had Cassidy, we had D Block.
Well, I guess let me rephrase that.
No,
let me
wait up. Somebody from D Block I don't know if it was Jadakiss. One of them was from. Oh, I think it was Eve. It was Rough Riders.
Yeah,
Eve was from Philly.
I guess I was going to rephrase that. Everybody in PA outside of like the Philadelphia rhyme scene. Any other parts of like PA did y'all have like in the industry? Because everybody know about like Philly, man. So, but did y'all have like any other artists like outside of Philadelphia, like Pittsburgh?
Wiz. I mean,
I was on the other
Wiz.
one.
No, I'm talking about back then. Wiz only came out
back. Yeah. If you're talking back in the day,
we talking about like probably like early 2000s. Did y'all have like anybody on the undercover scene, man, the underground scene that's just ripping it up, but just never got like national exposure? Was anybody that you were following back then, or was it all mainstream?
Yeah, there was he was a Puerto Rican cat, underground. He turned down I believe a Sony label because he knows how they run shit and pretty much but his name was Immortal Technique. I think he definitely he was nice. Yeah, his name was Immortal Technique. That's one of my favorites. Yeah, my favorite.
Okay.
See, like I said, man, I was just telling my shorty the other day, I was like, we never have I don't have no Latino host that come on, man, to show love to like all our Latino listeners, man. But just on the Latino scene right now, man, like reggaeton, man, and like, I mean, do you listen to any other genres other than rap?
I listen. Yeah, reggaeton is definitely. I'm definitely a fan of that.
Who you rocking with reggaeton right now?
I mean, everything from I mean, everybody know Bad Bunny, the King, of course, Daddy Yankee.
Daddy Yankee been holding it down for like a minute.
Long time.
For a minute.
Yeah, I mean this, and then there's a lot of new artists that are just hot, like John Z, El Demonio. There's a lot, man. There's so many.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you ever think reggaeton would have blew up like it did though? Man, it just took it by storm. Everybody was like feeling reggae, man, but just reggaeton just came out with just like that Latino feel to it, man.
You know what it was? I think Nori was the first one to put us on the map as far as we were able to mingle with your English rappers, you know, and they kind of intertwined reggaeton with rap.
Yeah.
And they came out with, I believe the first album was Boricua Guerrero, I believe it was, and it was a double album.
Yeah.
And they had Nas, they had a lot of people. I don't even remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
They just had mad English rappers with Spanish rappers and reggaeton artists, and they put together two albums.
Yeah.
Puerto Rocky, let me ask you this, man. What would you rate Big Pun as one of the top, I guess maybe the top illest Puerto Rican MC of all, or Latino MC of all time? Would you put him on top, or would you do Fat Joe?
Oh, I would definitely. I mean, I think Fat Joe been in the game long enough where he definitely deserves that.
He put in more work. I guess.
No, I'm not saying that.
Think about it.
Yeah, he did put in more work.
Think about it. If Pun hadn't died, though, just longevity alone.
Yeah. I think Fat Joe's been around, man. I don't know if you remember the 90s. He's been around.
Yeah.
So, and every time he come out, he always come out right with a hit, you know.
Exactly. He do it like every decade. He comes out with like a #1 hit every single decade. How many artists can do that?
He like that boxer, know what I'm saying? That he like, he should retire, know what I mean? But yo, he keep coming back.
Joe is just ill, man, to just do that, like just come out with like a #1 song like every decade.
All the time.
Even like the Terror Squad, man, just used to rip it up back in the day.
Oh
man.
Yeah, they had a nice squad, man.
They did, definitely.
Yeah.
They had the illest.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
And Joey, Joey Crack was the Bronx. Is that where he's from?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bronx got like a bunch of really hot Latino artists, man. Like I went to New York about 2 years ago, man, and there was just so many like MCs, man, like going through Brooklyn and then going through the Bronx, man, like so many Latino artists, man. They just love hip hop, man.
So any block, and you can tell them to spit, and you'll hear so many talented people.
It's like little 6-7 year olds, man, just like just spitting way better than I am. Like they just killing that like a young age like that, bro. It's crazy.
That's dope.
Shout out to my Latino listeners, though.
Shout
man.
out.
We appreciate y'all,
Big
man.
ups, respect.
Puerto Rocky, this can't be your last time coming through, man. Like, hopefully not. When we start coming through, man, we have to start bringing you through. How you liking it so far? You like the vibe? It's pretty cool, right?
You mean North Carolina or this?
Oh, podcasting, man.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean,
I thought he sounded like he wanted to say something bad about North Carolina. You can if you want to, man.
Yeah, we open out here. Hey,
we open.
I don't even like a lot of North Carolina people. I don't like a lot of situations.
I just moved to the area like 6 months ago, so I'm fresh.
So what's your game plan, Puerto Rocky, man, for the next few months? Like, you still just trying to get your feet wet, or I mean, like, what type of plans you got? Like, you just trying to get a job, or like what's your main goals right now, man?
No, man, I'm an explorer, man.
Exploring.
I go with the flow too. I'm talented in many things, not just I used to write, I used to do my thing too, but hands on and everything. I do a little bit of everything.
Oh yeah.
Well, some of these North Carolina employees listening, man, like shoot them a little bit of your resume, a little bit. Like what? Like you good with your hands? Like what you mean, welding or what we talking about?
I'm HVAC certified. I'm CPO certified. I do plumbing, roofing, carpentry, cabinets. Major.
When you talking about plumbing, you talking about like laying down the ladies, or you talking about legitimate plumbing? You gotta be specific on this show, man.
Both. Yeah,
he said both. So, ladies, you know how that go. Shout out to Puerto Rocky, man. Glad to have you on the show. Glad to have you on the show.
No doubt.
Yeah, it's good people.
Los-P.
What's up?
Yo, this is crazy in the news, man. Like this transgender woman, man. Like she actually got moved to a women's prison. So
you can't even say woman.
Yo,
that man got transferred. I mean, no disrespect to the each his own, but yeah. Go ahead. I ain't mean to cut you.
No, you good. So for like national listeners, there's a North Carolina transgender inmate. She's basically been moved out of a male prison into a medium security facility for women. The Department of Public Safety said Thursday, this was back on August 15th of this year, that Kanatika Zari Brown was now being housed at Anson Correction Institution in Polkton. Okay. And again, I think that's in North Carolina. But yo, a transgender woman going to an all women's prison. Do you feel like that's fair or loose?
I mean, to me, to be honest, straightforward. I mean, you're still a man. You're not a woman. You know what I'm saying? So I know how you feel about yourself or what you think, but I mean, you're still a man, so that's kind of weird, I don't know, man.
I mean, like, even, I guess, transgender people, especially like a guy, they're considered transgender once the penis is actually removed. Is that how that works? Or they just label themselves that?
I don't know. I don't know, man. How that go, man? I thought it was after the change. Yeah, it's a good question because most of them. I mean, I thought it would just be like kind of cross dressed. I don't know, like to be honest. So I don't want to speak on it too much, but I don't know about it.
Yeah, but Puerto Rocky, like, what you think about that, man? Like, is it like actually they have to actually remove the penis, man, before they actually consider transgender, or what type of life change does that? How does that count? I don't even understand how that works.
Honest with you, I don't know what the procedures are, and I don't know what they got to do, but I'm an old-fashioned dude. I believe in the word. So
you mean the word of God? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what's up, man. We got a spiritual man in here.
I mean, that's me. I don't know whether I'm in, whatever situation, whether I'm living for him or whether I'm, I guess, as they say, a backslider or whatever. But yeah, I still believe, in the word. And
so basically, you believe in a man should be a man and a woman should be a woman. Basically, how they were basically created.
Right.
Pretty much. So if by him going to a women's prison, if he considers himself a woman and you were to come across him like once he gets out, like how would you approach that? Like, would you approach him like a woman, like just acknowledge him as a woman, not like saying trying to holler at him or anything like that, but like how would you have like a basic conversation with him? Like, would you acknowledge him as a transgender, or are you gonna say like, no man, I'm looking at you as a man when you talk to him? How do you actually visualize that when you're talking to a transgender person?
I don't know who wants to visualize that. I mean, I don't know. It hasn't happened.
I'm just saying. Let's say, for instance, all right, let's put it this way. You got kids, right?
Yeah.
How is your oldest kid?
18. Well, it should be 18 October.
That's your oldest. And what about your younger ones?
My youngest, 2.
Okay, so by the time your youngest, and pretty much it's definitely a possibility, by the time she gets maybe 6 or 7 years old and she's in school, and you go to like a parent-teacher conference, like right when they're about to start class, and you go in there, you think you're going to see a traditional woman or a traditional man, and you come in there and it's actually a transgender, it's actually going to be teaching your child. So that's what I mean by when you walk in there, how are you going to visualize that individual when you actually see them like teaching your child?
Well, I mean, I guess I could conversate, and I mean, I'm not gonna put a label or you know what I mean. Like, how do I? You're forced to sometimes be in a situation, regardless whether you don't want to be in life. So, I mean, you got to deal with it as best as you can. If somebody says, "Hey, how you doing? Have a nice day," you have a choice to be rude or to respond, in a respectful manner.
Right.
I believe as long as somebody respects you and doesn't how do I cross your lines, then you good. You know what I mean? And I can conversate, I believe, with just about anybody as long as they're not, crossing that line.
Crossing the line, right? So going back, I guess, to the topic, I mean, do you feel like that's a fair thing to do because they consider themselves transgender, that they can actually come over to like an all-women's prison? Like, you basically, I mean, you got a man that's in there. Like, what?
I don't believe that. Like I said, I speak when I said what I said you're kind of forced nowadays to be respectful, quote unquote respectful. I mean, you can get sued for anything nowadays.
Yeah.
So you gotta watch what you say.
Yeah.
Everybody know that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can, I guess, tolerate, but accept is another thing. Yeah. I mean,
yeah, I get what you're saying.
I mean, do you feel like those women would, be a little bit nervous about that? Like the prisoners, Los?
Some of them might be uncomfortable because it's still a, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like, females are more accepted, cause, so it's like, I don't know how to say it, man. Like, women like they go like, okay, they gonna go with it. They gonna go with the flow. If you think you a woman, cause they have like gay friends, so it's like it's kind of normal to them, to be around that. So, but I don't know, like, if everybody's gonna accept it.
Do y'all? Let me ask you this, both of y'all been in Raleigh, man, for a while. Do they have transgender bathrooms?
Oh, bathrooms. I think somebody said they seen them in Charlotte, but like far as I haven't seen any out.
Y'all haven't seen any?
I seen somebody did post a picture. I forgot where she was at, but if I'm not mistaken, it was somewhere local. But yeah, she took a picture of the bathroom. It was like that. Or she could have been somewhere in Charlotte or somewhere, but yeah, I haven't seen it personally, like my own eyes. But.
Have y'all seen like a bunch of rights being acknowledged for them, like in this area in parts of North Carolina? Because North Carolina's a red state, man. So
yeah, no, I haven't. Not really.
Do y'all have any transgender friends?
Nah, I mean, I ain't gonna front. I used to have some clients when I was, in the pharmaceuticals. Yeah, but not like nobody. I say I know, but I do. It was business.
Let me ask you this, man. Let's say, for instance, some of your close high school friends, both of y'all, like y'all got some really close high school friends and guys that y'all respected and you felt like they were always straight. And then, you know, let's say next couple of months, y'all run into them again and you find out they're actually transgender. Does that change you guys' friendships with them? Puerto Rocky, would that change?
Well, with me, that there was a situation. I think I was like 12 years old, and I had a friend who was went the other way, I guess you could say, you know.
Yeah.
And I didn't know until I found out at that moment. And I'm not gonna lie, I think everybody stopped hanging out with him. And it's not that, you know, it wasn't. How do I say? He was a cool dude, but it was just
different.
You know what I mean? Like, I guess everybody. It wasn't just, you know, me. It was just everybody, and it was a shock to everybody.
But you said, like you were 12 years old?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess at the time and stuff, man. Like, even like yourself, man. Like,
I might have been a little older. I know it was like 12 and 13.
12, 13.
Yeah. I had
How was his mentality at that point? Like, once like he came out and everybody knew, did you see like a difference in him like over the next couple of years? Was he in like a state of depression, or like how was he like, you know, going through that after he found out that you guys didn't really support like that decision with him?
He just I guess you can say he didn't care. I mean, from then on it was obvious. Yeah, it was obvious from then on. So I guess he didn't care. I mean,
yeah. What about you, Los? Would you your friendships, man, like would they change after if they go transgender?
I mean, it definitely would. But see, me, like, you know, I respect anybody's decision. Like, as long as it don't affect me, you know, you can do what you do. But like you said, like, it ain't like you can still hang out. Like, you know, we're not into the same thing. Like, it will be different, you know what I'm saying? But like, I'll still, you know, respect somebody though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna knock nobody for their decision. You can do what you want, but ain't no more like hanging out. Even if I see you in public, I might still say what's up, but it ain't nothing like no conversation. But I'ma still, you know what I'm saying? Because if you was a good person, you know, that what really matters with people. But like I said, I couldn't like hang out or nothing like
couldn't
that.
hang out with them.
Oh, nah. But like I said, I respect, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I feel both of y'all you know, your decisions on that, man. But I don't know, man, like this is crazy, man. Like you know, the way society's changing, man, and like, you know, you got to get accustomed to seeing these things like this, man, because it's gonna be more. I guess you're just gonna start seeing a lot more of it. Yeah,
definitely, man. You got NFL players dressing like it now, man.
You got
they look like
you got cross dressers in the NFL.
They looking like it now, man. The sports people, man.
Are you serious?
I mean, I'm just saying, like the fashion choices be a little
suspect.
I mean, weird. Like, when you got your stomach out as a man, like you got like a shirt with your stomach cut out. Like, come on, man. Like, like I said, I ain't gonna I ain't disrespect nobody, but come on, man. You got, you know, that's why it's like, I don't know. Like, the women are winning now. Women are more dominant now. Like, so it's like everybody.
No, that's a bold statement.
Men is being the man ain't really the man no more, man. Look at how motherfuckers dressing. Come on, man. You know, look at who was it? Who I seen a picture of? No disrespect, but like, look at Cam, man. Like
Cam,
like,
talking about Cam,
like him and Westbrook. No, like
Cam
Newton and Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, fashion. I mean, some of the stuff like they don't go overboard. Sometimes you go overboard, man. You got young boys like looking up to you, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not saying it's nothing like they are feminine or nothing, but
just something you wouldn't really rock. But you gotta think about the age gap, man. Los, we getting up there, man. We 36, 37, 30 years old. Those cats like still like what, 25, 26, man. It's just it's a different mindset, man. You can't really look at it as like them, you know,
I thought Westbrook was like in his 30s. Yeah, Westbrook like 30 something.
No, he ain't that old, man.
He young 30. I'm telling you, cause I was just watched the episode. Cause he got traded to Houston. That's what I'm saying. Like, they still grown men though. Like, for you to put certain stuff on, like, and you got people looking up to you. And like I said, I don't mean to just call them out. You know what I'm saying? Cause I actually respect their games. Like, they are great players. But that was just too. I just seen.
Think about it though. Going back to what was it, like 3-4 years ago, going back to hip hop, wasn't like Young Thug and a few of those cats was like wearing dresses or something like that. They were saying that they was.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I mean, like, and I tell you, most of the time with me, if you got talent, you got talent. Like just because you, like Young Thug, he put on a dress before. I don't approve of it. I still listen to his music.
Yeah,
because I don't care about your personal life. I like your talent. You know what I'm saying? But it's nothing I would do. Nothing that I accept.
Yeah,
cause we supposed to, like, I seen a picture of some models, and the dude had on like dresses, man. And these motherfuckers buff, dude. Like, y'all look stupid, man. Like, don't do that. Like, if you, especially you got like younger generation looking up to you now, they thinking it's cool. Mm-hmm. That's why more and more men now aren't dominant. Like I said before, like women are really the people to go get it and or keep stuff, I don't know, hold the household together. Like,
what do you think the reason is for more women being more dominant in relationships? What do you think's the reason for that?
I mean, with a lot of women, like,
why do you feel like men aren't being the alpha males that they're supposed to be? Puerto Rocky, why you feel like you agree with what Los just said?
To a point. I mean, when you think about it, say you're married, you have kids with shorty.
And you've been married before, right?
Yes, sir. I'm still married, actually. I'm in the process of divorce.
How long have you been holding that down?
How long I've been married?
Married.
Together 13 years. 3 years separated. I say 16 years altogether.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a long time, man. Compared to the relationships that take place these days, that's a really, really long time.
I got married. I believe I was 22. I think. Yeah, 22.
And just to, of course, still to put you on the spot, man. Do you feel like you felt like you were playing like the alpha role, like you were supposed to? You felt like you were being respected as a man at the alpha role. You feel like that?
In the beginning, but you could almost see. You can see a change, definitely. Like, I mean,
what do you mean?
In a 10-year difference.
10-year difference?
I mean that makes a big difference right there. When you're married, to somebody that long, a lot of things change. Everything around you changes. Yeah, the people closest to you change.
Let me ask you this: you're 38 years old now, right? And you dated her when you were like what, 22?
Yeah.
The 38-year-old Puerto Rocky, what would he tell the 22-year-old Puerto Rocky if the 22-year-old Puerto Rocky would tell him, yo, I'm about to go ahead and wife her up, man, like she about to be mine. This 38-year-old Puerto Rocky right here, what would you tell him?
Oh, there's no rush, definitely. There's definitely no rush. I mean, I never regret my kids, or
and most men don't. Men don't. I think they don't bring it up about like the bad relationships because they got so much respect for their kids. But a lot of the married men that I talk to, I'll ask them, like, listen, man, like they would tell me like Aaron, like you don't want to do this, man. If I could turn back the hands of time, I would not get married. Don't get me wrong, I love my kids, but a lot of them, man, like they feel like they don't want to be married.
Ain't
man.
Nobody happy that I know that's married.
And that's why I be telling. That's what I be telling everybody, man.
It's to sue each other and stuff. It's not really that marriage stuff. And then like now, with how people are, ain't no loyalty out here, man.
It's so scary, man. For that piece of paper, man. Like it's so scary. But you're not thinking about that. I guess when you in love, man, you feel like, okay, this chick got my back. She got my best interests at heart. Like, so I'm gonna rock with her.
Yeah.
And then, man, just over time,
lose yourself.
Yeah, and then you start finding out who you are, and then you just start growing apart.
I don't see it for me.
Like, it's that rude awakening.
Rude awakening.
Yeah, that's right. What they call that rude awakening. Right
let me ask you something again, Puerto Rocky. If you, after this one is over and finalized, would you do it again? And if you do it again, what would you do different this time?
I'll definitely be more patient. I think, I jumped into that like bungee style. A little too quick. And I learned a little too quick too. What I would tell the young person, like you said earlier, man, like I said, be patient. Ain't no rush. Main thing is make sure you're secure, because
what do you mean?
as far as money wise, in every aspect. You know what I'm saying? You can't take care of no shorty or anybody else if you ain't, you know, secure yourself. If you ain't holding it down yourself.
True.
And that's one thing that I believe divorces, the main thing is finances, that causes divorces. So yeah, if you can hold it down as far as financially, and I think you'll be all right. I think that's what most women want, is that security.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be okay, you know, no matter what. So,
yeah, definitely. But with the loyalty now, man, it's just I feel like it's gonna be hard to find wifey. Cause I mean, you know, like, you know, growing up in, like, you know, 90s and stuff like that, you know, people kind of cared a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was at least a few loyal people out here. Like, I tell you, like, me and my homeboy was out the other night, right? Well, it's been like a couple months, but this chick had a husband, right? But she hollered at me and my homeboy, like, I don't know which one I like between y'all, so I want to talk to both of y'all. But you married, but you want both of us, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not saying at the same time, but she was just like, I don't know who to choose, so, but I like y'all, and that's just like, damn, no loyalty, like, damn.
yeah.
So y'all feel like it's mostly the women these days, man, that usually cause the divorce? Because believe it or not, by statistics, women usually actually put in for the divorce. Did y'all know that? It's usually the woman that usually ask for the divorce.
Ain't nobody shit, man.
Let me ask you this: like, do y'all feel like the court system? Do y'all feel like it's set for like the woman to win in the divorce?
Well, speak first.
Oh, you go ahead. You go.
See, that's a good topic right here.
His own experience.
I'm going through
They
this
being polite
right
to each
now.
other.
You know what I'm saying? And I must say, it's very hard for the guy to get any kind of pool. He's definitely got to put money into it. You need lawyers. You definitely, you definitely need to spend money to even get heard. Other than that, yeah, women by far have the upper hand. They have help from agencies that, you know, are willing to help them if you know they have no money, or even if they lie about it. You know what I mean? Hey, we're here for you. You know. So and I'm going through that now. So it's rough.
What y'all think?
It's rough for a lot of dudes out here.
What you think about, like, the guys that come off all this bread though? Like, you gotta, like, especially celebrities, you gotta pay your wife $20,000 a month, and I mean, it didn't work out with y'all. So just because you had a lifestyle with her doesn't mean she's supposed to still live that lifestyle. I mean, to me, but you got dudes like after the divorce, who was it? Like, somebody had, I think it was, I want to lie, Bill Gates had to kick out like a bill, man, like a whole billion, like almost, like, to his wife, bro. Like,
So Bill Gates actually divorced?
if that's the one, it's one of them computer guys. But yeah, when he got divorced, and this was like early 90s, late 80s, he had to get his chick almost $1 billion, man, just to when he got divorced, man.
Yeah, it can't be Bill Gates if it was in the 80s, because Microsoft didn't really start popping.
It was one of them dudes, though. I think it was before him. It was somebody, one of the guys,
I don't think it was Bill Gates, man.
But yeah, dude got torched, man.
But I mean, just think about what's my man named Tyrese, man. Like was it last year? Like, just like child support, like, too, man. Like, that joint is just ridiculous, man.
Why
like,
they do that though? That's
this
whack.
dude. I mean, this dude broke into tears, man. Like, I mean, the court system, it seemed like it's just designed to just almost break a man, man. Like,
and see that, and that's another thing too, man. Like, I don't know, man. It's so hard for us out here. That's why the women winning too, because they got less to deal with. Like females look at me like, if I don't working, like, nigga, what you doing? Like, yo, I'm not. It's not as easy as for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, females get a lot of help. Like he said, a lot of help, man. Like, we don't got nothing. We got to go get it, and we got to go get it with a system that's against us.
So we like basically fighting from the beginning against the system. Then basically,
I mean, put it like this. Even in situations where women, you know, commit crimes and stuff, I think they're more lenient towards women than they are, you know, to men.
Yeah, you think?
And that's a fact.
For sure, man. Like I've seen like females, man, in my area, man, they go on the run. Like I mean, actually straight run, and they got warrants. I mean, like running, not going to their probation or not checking in or anything, and then they'll go get like 4 or 5 months, man. They right back out on the street.
Yeah, I've done been to court hearings with seeing this, you know. So
exactly, it's favoritism, man. That's not cool. And then females now, like they talking about the feminist movement. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't half and half, but I mean, you look at so many different things. Like, they winning in a lot of things. Like, we don't even have a chance, man.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, and not to, you know, condone crime or anything, but, like, that's what people be, a lot of crime be happening because you don't know what people going through. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even me, like, she get real, like, even with me, I ain't never been to prison, but I got a little, you know, a little history. Yeah, like I killed 35 people, man. Like it make it so hard. I got petty shit, like, and it's hard for me, bro. Like just to make it, man.
It's just bad how society looks at us, man. Just as black men and minorities, even Latinos, man. Like it's just like we just always constantly fighting the system, man. Fighting the system, and like you said, those people just don't know what some individuals are going through. And they wonder, right, like it's so many things going on, man, like crime rate and things like that, man. When people want to eat, when you gotta eat, like
you gotta eat,
you know.
And then especially you got a household full of people depending on you. You gotta go get it for them. The kids, you gotta go get it, man. Ain't no excuse. Like I tell people, I don't care who listening, I'm gonna go get it if it come to it. Like, so watch out,
man, dude. Los, these fathers, man, they got 2 years old, 3 years olds, 4 years. I mean, I'm talking about like 4 or 5. I'm talking about like a little small, starting 5 team, man. They living below the poverty line, man, and dude, like it's just tough, man. Like as a man, you want to do as much as you can for your family, man. You always want to make sure you're doing everything right. But sometimes, man, you just have hiccups in life, man.
And another thing too, I say too, like I just want to put it all on the system because, like black people, bruh, for some reason we the most submissive, so we give up easier too.
You feel like we give up a lot easier?
Like a lot of people don't think they can live without somebody else paying them. If you don't have a 9 to 5, they think you the worst person in the world. Like that's how brainwashed they are. Like I have to work for somebody to be successful. Like me, like you know me growing up, I had talent.
Yeah.
I was saying my parents great, but I was never pushed to do my own thing. Even though I was doing clothes when I was like 10, I was rapping, writing poems.
Right.
Nah, go work. That ain't nothing. Studio, what you talking about? Like it wasn't pushed because, you know, we from old school parents. Well, I'm saying nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? My parents is my parents, but you know, it just.
And to add to that, I definitely know the feeling about it. Like my parents, man, like it was just more so going to college. Like you're not going to make it unless you go to college. And you know, I found that to not be true. You can be successful without having to go to college.
Oh yeah, that.
And I know my dad, he was like extremely upset the fact that I dropped out. I only got like 13 credit hours of school, man. But I'll say this. I feel like right now the way I was doing, I'm pretty sure I made just as much money as all of my college and my high school friends, man, like in the range of money without even having to go to college. And then, you know, they paying back all that debt and all that, man. I'm
it's
like,
a setup, man.
You know. So that's why I tell you, like,
you're doing great compared to most people I know. I'm talking. I took people I know, like after about 6 years after they graduated from college, they find a job.
Yeah, man. I was like just 20 years old, man. I went right into like the corporate world at 20, man. Like I don't know nothing about like having fun in college, man. Going to college parties and stuff. Like I grew up quick. I mean, like quick.
Yeah.
Just start paying bills and stuff like that. Even going back to Puerto Rocky, you said what, like 15 years old for you?
Yep.
Man, like, you know what I'm saying? So you just never understand a person's circumstances, man.
Yeah, exactly.
And these women, you know, they coming up to you and they asking if you work, or they just gonna go ahead and deny you because you ain't got no job, or you ain't got this and you ain't got that. Yo, I mean,
exactly. Women on that shit. I'm talking about. I ain't been to a crib, a female crib that wasn't like just. You could just tell they on point, man. They just, you know, they went to school. They did what they supposed to do, and
I mean that's kind of how
discipline really.
Yes, I mean that's because I would probably say that's how women are. Trained their mindset.
So that's why they always gonna win, because they always had their priorities. So like they might work 9 jobs. I ain't trying to work 9, and you know.
Yo, it's funny that you mentioned priorities. Yo, I was watching on my Facebook timeline the other day. Right, it was like this meme that said a man's priority compared to a woman's priority, and basically it was a video of like a lioness, and then like the male line Like she had like a zebra by the throat, like, you know what I'm saying, basically ripping it up for the pride.
Yeah.
And yo, the male line, he wasn't even trying to kill the help her kill the zebra. Like he was just trying to like have sex with her because she was in heat at the time. Yeah. So he was trying to screw her, like while she was trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, feed the pride. But it's like that priority thing, yo. It's just funny that you mentioned that.
Yeah, that's even something else too. I bring that up. The lions, like the women are the hunters for the most powerful species. Yeah. So you already know, like, it's destined. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They the ones out there going to get that meal. Oh boy, the crib scratching his balls ready to eat.
Right? Yo, crazy, man.
All we want to do is hump something.
But I swear, man, like women, I feel like they don't be understanding a man's needs, man. Like,
they don't.
Sex is, man, like a big thing in relationships, man. These women out here, they're not sleeping with like, ladies, listen, let me talk to y'all for a quick second. If y'all in a relationship and you coming home every day saying you tired and you giving the excuse that you work all day and then you got to come home to the kids and things like that, if you're not fulfilling that man's needs, don't be surprised if he ain't stepping out on you. Because I'm telling you, like, that's the really important thing. That's just because, you know what I'm saying, you guys want to feel, you know, protected and things like that. Y'all got emotions and feelings and things like that. Sex is a big thing for guys. If y'all not screwing us, man, like you opening the door.
It's over.
You opening the door for, like, you know, your man to go out there and cheat, because we got needs and stuff. I ain't saying, like, you know what I'm saying, because you're not having sex that you need to go and step out on your girl, but you don't want to open up that doorway, man. You want to make sure you take care of your man's needs. Y'all agree with me on that?
Hey, relationship. You better not deny me one time or the whole relationship over.
I feel so guilty.
I keep it 100, like
Los, I feel so guilty. That's what I've been doing, man. The last couple of females, man.
I'm telling you like this, like, cause I tell female, you want to be regular, don't fuck with me. Right. Cause even with me, I might be tired, but if you come home and you want some, I'm gonna knock them walls loose because you my shorty. Cause I be really knowing dudes that really get certain stuff done, like birthdays, holidays. I'm like, bro, why are you still in a relationship then? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, ain't none of that, man. Puerto Rocky, what you say, man? I can't do it. Hey, yeah, I could have sorted y'all quick, man. Don't give me no limitations. All right, how about this? What y'all think about this? The period situation. Should they come off that top during the period?
What you mean?
Should they give oral sex during the period? If you live with a woman, your wife or girlfriend,
most definitely.
That's what I say.
I was going back to, again, another meme, man, that I saw, the 5 lies that women tell. Yeah. I'm so glad we ain't got none of my female co-hosts on the show to protect y'all, so I'm gonna just go all out with it.
Ain't no protection.
It's like the 5 lies that all women tell. Basically saying they about to come when they're having sex.
Mm-hmm. They
period is basically on. Number 3 is what was number 3? I forgot what number 3 is. Basically, having a period, basically, and then lying about them coming and stuff during sex. Like, that's like the main 2 lies that a woman tell you. But man, if you know what I'm saying, if you on that rag, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, that ain't no excuse, man. You, like, you know what I'm saying? Give some oral head or something like that.
For real. Show a hand job at least.
Show that man that you appreciate.
You can't give me a hand job. It's over. I'm going to I'm gonna call your cousin. I'm gonna do something disrespectful.
Flows, you ruthless, man.
Hey, you gonna be ruthless with me? Hey, you better keep that same energy.
That's what I'm saying, my man. Like,
I don't play.
Like, females, man, like, y'all got to get together, man. Man. I ain't talking about, like, the ones with y'all with the sorry dudes and things like that. I'm talking about if you got a good man at home, man, that's taking care of the kids, man, making sure you got a roof over your head, man. He doing everything that he's supposed to do as a man.
Oh, definitely.
Like, you
spoil that man.
You don't deny that, man. Like, one of the most important things that we enjoy, man. You never want to do that.
They want to be just harder on us, man. They want to make it harder. Like, they don't even know, like, you come home, you know, we might have lost a job somewhere, and you know what I'm saying, you want to just jump right on us, like, damn, give me a hug or something. Like, y'all just ruthless.
You want to be uplifting? No. Your ass better go out tomorrow and start looking for something else. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And you ain't taking my cat.
For real.
And she ain't cook a meal?
Yeah. Oh, man, damn. That's a lot of women now. I got a homegirl, like, she said she don't cook. I said, it would never work out with you for anybody. You don't cook. You'll never make an exception for someone.
And she proud the fact that she don't cook.
I say, you know what? I can't even be your friend. I might want a meal as your homeboy.
Yo, what was the reason for not wanting to cook?
Well, she said, she got a divorce and she ain't got the kids in the house no more. I'm like, well, whatever you got, you meet somebody that cool, entertain, want to come over, you want to cook for them? Like, that's weird, man. Like, but females, man, they don't want it. They really kicking men down right now because men are so on this level now, man, to women, man.
That's
like
the modern woman, I guess.
Yeah.
See, Puerto Rocky just like took the words right out of my mouth, like the modern woman, pretty much.
Yeah, man.
How's the dating scene been for you, like Puerto Rocky? I mean, have you noticed a difference in the last couple of years since you've been back out here?
I mean, I've been separated 3 years, so I tasted from South Carolina and a little bit from North Carolina. But what you mean as far as?
I mean, like you see a difference back, like when you were dating, like 20 years old. Was your wife? Was she your high school sweetheart at the time?
No, actually, I met my wife in church. She was married to somebody else, and she used to sit right in front of me.
Oh,
so, yeah, man. She hollered at me first.
Creep squad. Creep squad.
She came to scoop me up, which caught me by surprise because it's supposed to be the dude, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
The first time, well, I think I was drunk as hell, and I was on my like third 40, and I hear a knock on the door. I'm laid up watching the game on the sofa. Next thing I know, she pops up and she's like, "You want to go for a walk?" I'm like, "Damn, I feel like the bitch."
You know what I mean?
But it's definitely different. Like the shorty I met now, I met on a dating site. It's kind of embarrassing, but
that's embarrassing.
I mean, that's what's everything's leading up to. Like everything is like
it's been like that for a minute.
Fast. I mean, it's I don't know. I'm an old fashioned dude, like I said, so I still believe in morals and values. And, you know.
So I guess again going to that modern woman though, like I mean, do you see a difference? Is there a difference from the
shit? Can you show me a virtuous woman anyway? I'm just saying. I'm looking.
I haven't seen one in a minute.
I'm looking,
especially with like the online dating. You know, you come
on the lights. What up?
You come across the online dating, virtuous woman, Proverbs 31 and stuff like this. But if you, like you know what I'm saying, if you saying this, man, you got to present yourself as that, man. You know what I'm saying? Let the man come find you. And like I know Puerto Rocky, you say you're a spiritual man, so you know the scripture, man. He that finds a wife finds a good thing. But trying to find these hoes out here these days, bro, like
man, what I'm telling you, look, it ain't nothing.
Hey, Bob Marley has said it better. I think he said, everybody in life is gonna hurt you. You just gotta find the ones worth suffering for.
Yeah,
I think that's one of the greatest quotes ever.
Yeah, for real. For real.
Yeah.
Damn, Los, you trying to get married, man?
Nope. I'm thugging. But ain't no man. I'm talking about because you know me being a bachelor and the women I come across, man. Ain't no respect, ain't no loyalty for they man, so I know they gonna be none for me, man.
Yeah,
like,
so it's basically you go back and look at it, it's like, man, I done had sex with all these women, like, you know, that had guys, and you feel like this gonna come back on you, basically.
I mean,
you got that vibe, that karma, like,
I mean, it probably done happened. That's why, like, I don't do it no more. I'd rather not deal with nobody's chick because I don't like no drama, and you know, but. I don't know, man. I can't see me getting married, man. She gotta be special, like
to change that situation, right?
What you about to say? You about to say something crazy?
Yo, what you about to say, Puerto Rocky?
Gotta meet the right shorty. I'm saying that's all.
You feel like it'll change if he
I think woman since the beginning is any Superman's kryptonite. You know, man, we extra want to be extra macho. We Superman. So I mean, but woman is man's kryptonite, and we can't forget that. So you gotta be prepared. You better have a right mindset. You know, that's why I only like drink. Like if I'm meeting a shorty, I only like drinking that much. I want to see what I'm getting into.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
and you gotta be, hey man, you better have a strong heart. I'm talking about. I done seen chicks talk to dudes, man. where like I want to cry for these men because they embarrass these men so bad. Like women are cold hearted. Why are y'all like that? Call in. Somebody give me a phone number they can call. But nah, man, yeah, women treacherous, man.
That's crazy,
For
man.
real,
But
man.
Puerto Rocky, you think though if he actually meet the right one, like she'll change him?
Yeah, I mean, ask anybody though.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
look what happened with Adam and Eve. You know, you had God telling you what to do, but woman at the end ultimately, you know, got into man's heart, and she just won it over, and he made that mistake.
Downfall of every man.
Yeah, I mean,
Even movies, everything is a woman every time, man. Cause they break you down. But if they with you, they with you. Like if it's a very loyal chick, I could say I've seen some chicks really hold some dudes down. But for the most part, they savage, man. They words hurt like a mama. Cause they say some crazy shit in front of people.
Definitely. Is prenups, do they hold up in North Carolina?
I don't know. I ain't never heard nobody had no pre. That's a crazy thing. I don't know anybody personally got prenup.
So most dudes don't think about that. Like when they get married.
I need a prenup. I'm gonna tell her.
Let me ask you something. This though, like Los, I know you're trying to start your empire right now, and she been a part of basically throwing you money here, throwing you money there, basically being a part of it.
Yeah.
And she helped you build that thing.
Yeah.
Would you still think a prenup is in place if she actually helped you build your empire before y'all get married? What you think?
Oh
about
no,
that?
we came up together. Then that's us. Like that's just real. You know what I'm saying? If you was there in the bottom and you helped me build something up, you get parts of that.
And see, that's what I'm saying. Going back to what you were saying, why you say you don't see a lot of prenups. I feel like men, even though they're not trying to build a business, but they look at it as they're probably not where they want to be, and they see that woman beside them is with them for them at that point, and they're probably saying, okay, well, she with me. It can't be for money and things like that, so they just probably don't, sign it.
But see, most dudes be blinded because most chicks are there for that security. Like you ain't gonna see no chick really
most definitely
selling down like the dude without the car and ain't really.
Yeah,
he's not getting married. You know what I'm saying? It's the dudes that's successful, and most of the time, a lot of times, chicks don't be having nothing. They don't bring nothing to the table, but a good time. And like he said, like, pussy, okay, basically. This is a headache I can deal with. Let me wife her up, have somebody at the crib. Yeah, that's what it be really, man. It be comfort with most people. It's not really love.
It's comfort.
Yeah, like now when you see them people, like my parents, they years in, like what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That they were there for each other, you know what I'm saying? So, because they were both, But anyway, but other than that, bro, I ain't getting married, bro.
Puerto Rocky, got another question for you. Is your mom still alive?
Yeah.
As a man, like, how much, I guess in like the Latino community, how much respect comes into play for you bringing in like somebody that you dating, like a female, to introduce her to your mom? How important is that for your mom to approve of her?
And I think any Latin family is very important. Like I said, like I'm an old-fashioned kind of guy, so it's not so much for approval. It's more like I guess acceptance. You know what I'm saying? Like the girl wants to feel accepted, and you want your family to accept your decision, and respect it. So I think back in the day it might have been a little bit different where like way back in the day where I guess maybe the family might find someone for their child,
Which in some cultures, like I know some Indian cultures, like they still do that.
It's still done today, but I mean here it's really
in Western society.
Yeah, I mean the main thing I guess is just like if you like someone, she's gonna eventually want to meet your family. You know what I mean? I mean even Shorty I'm talking to now has spoke about it, and I mean we ain't been talking but a month maybe. So, yeah.
It sounds like it's going pretty good for a month. She talking about wanting to meet your family. Like that sounds like y'all really moving.
Well, I mean, not. It's not like that. I guess it's just like she knows I'm a family oriented kind of guy, so I'm around my family a lot, and a lot of times when she calls me, I'm either at my sister's house or I'm doing something. Like before this, I was headed to my sister's house to go fix a toilet. You know what I mean? So, and I just got caught up in this.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We appreciate you.
That's how Puerto Rocky. You heard it here first. That's how you got to start them podcasting when you blow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But relationships are just an animal beast these days,
You might
man.
well be fuck buddies, man. That lasts longer than anything.
You're
When you
right.
ain't got no title, you just cool, y'all vibe, and, you know.
You're right. Dick appointments last longer, man, than like relationships. I'm telling you.
I don't mind.
Yo, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know, man. But sometimes, like you said, like Rocky was saying, man, sometimes it takes the right woman, man. I hope I meet it for her to change my mindset.
Oh,
man,
definitely.
To want to get married one day, man. I would love to like spend my life with somebody that actually cares for me and down for me, man. But you just run into one bad one, one bad seed after another, man. Just like, you know, is anyone's left out here for you? You know,
I met one though. She got me thinking about it. I ain't gonna front, but she's a whole different breed of lady though. Like she's a rider. Like she, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, cause when you have nothing and somebody still treat you like you a king,
that's the best feeling in the world.
Like I ain't gonna just say like I haven't met somebody like that. That's cool. Like, you know, we gonna see what happens. But she dope.
She's dope.
Yeah, definitely.
That's cool, man. That's cool. Oh, man, I hope I can be like y'all two lovers one day, man, and give me a chick.
Nah,
like
you know
that,
you
man.
out here.
So, you know
You
man.
a savage. You ain't thinking about that.
I am, man. Honestly, I am, man. You wrong for that.
We gonna keep it real on the air.
Yo, this has been a dope show, man. Like, I really appreciate y'all for coming through, man. This was a really dope show.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Puerto Rocky, man, if people want to get in touch with you, man, or got some questions about you, man, about like the family life, man, and just trying to be a better man, how can they reach out to you? You on social media?
Yeah, but I don't really fuck with it like
You don't
that.
really
like,
mess with it.
Yeah, I mean, I
He's
don't
so
like.
cool, man.
I don't like
Puerto Rocky's just
Facebook.
so
I don't
cool.
like. Nah, I'm saying, you know what I mean? I don't like taking pictures and then Facebook just going into my pictures and just being nosy. So I try to stay low key, but I got an email. I mean,
might be some like
that's a little personal though, but
that's cool, man. Like we'll set something up for you, man. So that's all good.
Yeah.
Los-P, how can they get in touch with you?
You know, well, I don't really do social media, but for the most part, I'm on like Instagram, you know, God and Kazi, you know, GOD_INKOSI, you know.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Again, man, this has been the Droematic Show podcast. This is when our Hype Friday series.
Yeah.
We're about to sign out. Good show.
All right,
out.
man.
You've just listened to the Droematic Show podcast with your host, Droematic.